I'm not going to send you money. Nobody else is. I'm going to report your page. You're a scammer. I'm not going to send you money. I'm not going to send you money. Ah, there's your face. Oh, call ended. Oh, how sad. Please wait. I was going to send my money. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. My name is Declan and I make true crime content in a series in which I like to call Weird World. Check out the link that's on the screen right now somewhere for lots of true crime creepy cases. I've covered so many, so there's lots if you want to binge watch them. Tonight's video is a strange one. The first scam starts with something as simple as a necklace. This is Weird World, and this is the scams of Instagram. With an average person spending up to 6 hours per day staring at their phone screen, social media has become a money pit for scamming. More than 91% engage when approached by a stranger online, and 53% of them have their money stolen, never to be seen again. How, you may ask? Well, it's simple really. By the time you've got to this point in the video, I will have had my 60 seconds needed to hack you, just like the other 4 million adults and 1.3 million children per year. So the first scam is all about being a brand ambassador, which I'm sure many of you have seen. Maybe they've approached someone you know, or they've approached you. So it starts off with 2 different brands. Both of them are selling a necklace. One brand has got their necklace ready, maybe they've put in the hard work and they really have paid for everything to be done, got their own production line and manufactured this themselves. Cool, let's put them aside for a second. Let's take the other brand. The other brand has private labeled, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically where you go online to places like Alibaba, AliExpress, and you bulk buy a product. With that bulk buy, you will get an option if you want to stamp it with your logo. This brand says yes, which none of this is illegal. This is allowed to happen online and many people do it. But from there, their behaviour definitely turns into a scam. So they've got their necklace, they've got it stamped, they've paid maybe £900, £1,000 at the max, but they will make every penny of that back from you, and here's how. From there, they then sign up to Instagram. They post a picture of their product, but they've got no followers because they're not really started. They've got a product, but they've not really built anything up. They've not built their empire. So from there, they then go online and they purchase followers, and it's that simple. All you do is type into Google to purchase followers for Instagram and 1 million results will come up. Let's say that they purchase 100,000 followers and it costs them maybe £10, really not that much. Well, they've posted their first picture, they have 100,000 followers, but they get no likes because none of their followers are real. So from the same website, they purchase likes, and it is that simple. They scroll down the page, there's an option for likes, say they've bought 50,000 likes, great. They then hashtag on their picture, and from those hashtags, they navigate all through Instagram, leading them to so many different profiles of just regular people. Same people that use these hashtags could be you, and this is how these people find you. They then see what your page is into, whether you are into makeup or fashion or jewellery, or whether you're just good at taking pictures. They can get you any way they want to. They can say that, oh my gosh, I think you're amazing, I think your profile looks incredible, you should DM blah blah blah, whichever the brand name is. And sometimes people fall for it. So once they've made you feel really good and buttered you up and told you that your Instagram page looks amazing, which is just what everybody wants to hear, you then click on their page and you see that they have 50,000 likes and 100,000 followers. Oh my gosh, this must be legit and what a great opportunity. You should go for it. So you DM them. Some of them can be really clever and create multiple fake Instagram accounts. From there, they will get these fake Instagram accounts that have like 2 followers to DM you, so that their brand is never in connection with any of these little followers going around. They can just pretend that they had no ties or they had no idea someone was doing this. From there, they will then set you up with what they call a unique discount code, which is on the screen right now. If you use this code, then you will become a brand ambassador. If you don't use the code, well, you can. And also it expires, so think fast. Well, you use the code. This magical code will get you 50% off on their website, off of anything that you want. It's usually like 2 products, so don't get too excited. But also they're not done, because once you've made that purchase, for every person that you bring to their website, you will then make money. And the reason they say that you have to purchase something is so that you can take a picture with it on your Instagram and it looks totally legit. And this means that when people come across what you've found and what you've been using, they'll think, oh my gosh, that's amazing, I should sign up for this. But the only difference is that person, unless they've got one of those comments, doesn't have that discount code, so they could be paying £100 for a necklace that you paid maybe £50 for with your unique discount code. But the scam is that they've already made their money. They used you. They got what they wanted from you, because overall, that necklace did not cost £100. It cost less than that. Not the 50 that you paid for it, but even less. You're talking maybe £1, maybe 10 at the max. Like, that's really pushing it. But they've already made their money from you. So they really don't care if you bring someone else. If you bring someone else, it's an extra. You see, the necklace was never £100 to begin with. But what you've done is, you've seen that the discount code has taken a fair chunk off, you've thought it's been legit, you've then seen this price drop from what was high to now low. It's a tactic that supermarkets use all the time. So they'll take like a product, let's take a sweet, and they'll up the price, and then they'll reduce it so that the next time you're in, you'll be like, oh, that was really high the last time I was in, so I'll buy it this time because it's so much cheaper. And you think it's more worth it, even though that was originally what they wanted for it in the first place. You don't want to get scammed, but you've came this far, so the only thing for you to do, because you've already spent the money, is you might as well try and get people into it. This is called a pyramid scheme. Basically, someone starts at the top, which would be the boss, the people that started this Instagram page in the first place. They then comment on lots of people's pictures. 10 out of 20 fall for it, maybe more. Let's take that 10. They now line up underneath the boss. Those 10 recruit 5 people each, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger the more it gets. Now, the person that makes the most money is the one at the top. So really, you could be a pawn in this person's game. You're making them a fortune, and all because they scammed you. As if all of that's not enough, the biggest scam here is the fact that they have got you to advertise for free. You're posting this to your Instagram page, your real followers that you've earned are seeing this, and you're then bringing them to this website to make money for whoever this anonymous person is. And it's that simple. This next scam is all about fake giveaways. You will have seen many different giveaways on Instagram, from celebrities, from regular people. Maybe you've done one yourself, and it could be legit. But just before I get into this one, I do have to say that all of this is allegedly. Nothing what I'm saying here is factual, but it's important for me to say this. How many of you guys have entered them? The chance to win something amazing, all you have to do is, like this picture, tag 2 friends, 3 at the max, and follow some accounts. The likes of Kylie Jenner, Scott Disick, the Kardashians, the Real Housewives, and Geordie Shore all do these types of giveaways. But here's a big question. Have you guys ever seen the winner? You ever seen the person being announced that they've won? Do they maybe want to keep it secret just so that this person doesn't want everybody to know? Or is it one of the biggest scams of Instagram? You see, the thing is, these posts tend to disappear. They're either deleted or captions changed. You see, the giveaway, it was never real. It was actually a chance to advertise something to you without you knowing, and they didn't have to disclose it was an ad, which, by the way, is extremely illegal. So one of these celebrities posts a photo surrounded by Louis Vuitton luggage, and all you have to do for a chance to win $10,000 and all the luggage is follow these 10 accounts listed. Each of the 10 accounts has more than likely paid these celebrities a huge chunk of change for a shout out. Millions of these celebrities' followers then follow these accounts in the hope that they win this stuff, and bam, a business is created within 1 day. Every one of these brands is now successful. A lot of these celebrities may also be financial backers of these companies, but stay hidden within them, meaning they don't want to associate their name with this company for various reasons, like reputation or stigma. It's a chance for another branch to be added to the tree of businesses they have without anyone pairing the two and thinking that the celebrity is only promoting them because it's their own company. It seems to be more believable if the celebrity is sharing this company because they truly love it or they use it every day. Most of the time, it's usually just a celebrity accepting a huge chunk of change. In fact, the likes of Kylie Jenner gets paid up to $1 million per Instagram post. So if a brand reaches out to her and says, can you promote this? She's gonna say yes and send her followers in their direction. You never see this person that wins because they don't exist. And the thing is that every time these celebrities post one, you want to re-enter because you think, well, I never won last time. I'll not lose anything. I'll tag my 2 best friends. I'll follow a couple of accounts, leave a like. No big deal. You've not really lost anything. You're used as a pawn to make this giant money machine grow for them. The only person that won this giveaway was the brand themselves and the celebrity posting it. This next scam is relatively similar to my first one that I spoke about. It all starts with a fake Instagram account. They've purchased their followers, they've purchased their likes. The only difference is they're not selling a physical product. In fact, they want to sell you. They've spent a little bit of money on this fake Instagram account, a tiny little amount, but they've bought their followers, they've bought their likes, and they're going to make it back. They're going to make it back from you and a million other people that fall for this one. I actually tested this scam out for myself because I really wanted to show you guys just how it operates. So I took to my own Instagram. That's right, I'm a scammer. I went to my own Instagram and from there I chose a photo and wrote a bunch of hashtags. Everything that I could think of that would be linked in this photo and some more popular ones. But I must admit this tends to work best with a little bit more raunchy photos, and the reason for this is because there's also another really popular app that starts with OF. I can't say it on YouTube, and this is the reason why this seems to be the top way to go about it. The entire reason that they choose the raunchy ones is because they believe you have a OF, and they basically tell you that they will promote you and that you need promotion and that they can offer it to you. The way that I want to explain it is, it's almost like when you go into a supermarket, it's like the employees coming and finding you and telling you that you need to purchase this one thing. They're basically finding you this time. Once they've found you through the hashtag, they then comment on your picture and say that they will give you a shout out. Now let's DM them. You DM them and you get hit with a giant message. In this message, they will claim that they can give you likes and followers, and if you do have an OF, then you will make a hell of a lot of money. As I tell you guys this scam, I'm currently talking to one of these people. I'm going to say that I've done it and let's see what they say. One thing that you will notice is that they respond really quickly and they seem to send giant paragraphs at once as if it's pre-typed, because it is. They wanted me to send them a screenshot of confirmation and send me 3 to 4 of the best photos for them to post on their story, which by the way will be viewed by no one, and it only cost me $25. Of course I'm not going through with it, but I want to see what they say. So as you can see, they're wanting me to send them a screenshot of the confirmation before they post my photos. What I'm actually going to do is download a receipt from Google that is all about spicy food and send them that. Something else that I'm going to do is I'm going to video call them. Let's see if they answer. They did not answer. I'm also just going to send them a selfie just quickly. I just want to see if they want to chat. Share this one, please. They're taking a while. Come on, scam me. Send me money. Send me money too. So this brand is calling me and I'm going to answer. I missed it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to call them back. Hello? 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 I can't see your face. Hello? Say something. I pay you? Can you hear me? I'll pay you. You know you're a scammer. You know what you're doing is illegal and you're scamming people, and I'm going to report you and you're on the internet right now. I'm not going to send you money. Nobody else is. I'm going to report your page. You're a scammer. I'm not going to send you money. I'm not going to send the money. You're a scammer. You're a big scammer and you're on the internet right now. You're on YouTube, so say hello. Ah, there's your face. Oh, call ended. Oh, how sad. Please wait, I was going to send my money. I'm so sad they blocked me. I mean, it was about my picture that you promised. Anyways, the last scam is the PR scam, and this one is super interesting because the person doing it doesn't 100% know that they're part of the problem. So let me explain. It all starts with the makeup community. Shocker there. Someone posts a makeup look that they've created. Let's take me for example. I post a photo to Instagram. The day began with me going shopping and choosing different brands of makeup, but the intentions that I was going to use them and tag the brand on Instagram. It's all thought out. I'd buy new brands that I didn't really have already so that I could tag them, and the goal was to be part of their PR list. For those that don't know what a PR list is, it's a list that you get on when a company will send you a box of their makeup for free. Now, I worked my butt off to get on these PR lists. I really, truly, just like so many people, believe that once you got on these PR lists, you take something that was once a hobby and you then turn it into a career. AKA, you can make money off of it, which definitely isn't the main goal, but in order to live and buy food and pay bills, unfortunately, you need money, and the thing that you love doing should kind of help you make that. It shouldn't have to be a bad thing or something that's frowned upon. The reason I've said that is because I feel like so many people shame someone if they don't do something for free, and just remember that that's okay if you don't want to do something for free. You definitely deserve to get paid for the work that you're doing and everything that you do. I got on so many of these PR lists. I'm talking 7, 8, and it got to the point where I could ask these brands for anything that I wanted. I wouldn't have to pay a penny. Anytime I ran out of makeup, I would just say to the brand, hey, can I have this again? And they'll send it out to me. They would even go as far to send me products that weren't even in the shops yet. Let's rewind just a tiny little bit, because there's quite a bit of deception in this that only gets worse the deeper that we go into this scam. So I buy the makeup in the first place, I save up the money, I purchase the product, I create the look for free, I then get to the point where I can establish a relationship with these brands to the point where I'm on their PR list, getting sent products that aren't even out in shops yet, as many times as I want. Why aren't I getting paid? Why am I doing all this free advertising from what we've learned from the other scams and you aren't paying me? Because makeup doesn't pay the bills. Why am I doing all this work for free? I'm working hours at a time, some longer than like a day-to-day shift that people would go to in retail. I'm working for as long as 11 hours on some looks, which is tedious work. It takes a long time and it's a huge chunk out of my day. So if I'm doing that and not doing something else with my time, I'm going to need to make some money off of it, and I'm going to need to start charging people. But the thing is, it's easier said than done, because it's really scary when you've built this relationship with a brand and you want to ask for money for something that you've done. You have every right to, but you're put into this corner and you're scared because you don't want to be just someone else on a list. You're disposable and you're aware of that. Like at any point they can go ask someone else that's brand new to the game, that doesn't know much about it, and they'll pick them over you. You're off the PR list, let's send our makeup to this person who'll work for free, and so the cycle continues. This is where it becomes what's called a roundabout scam. So this roundabout scam is you've started going round and round and you realise that before you know it, you're already trapped. You can't find a way out because you don't know how to do it yet. You don't have to stand up for yourself. You're still learning as you go on. You don't know all these rules that these brands are already aware of. Once you're stuck in that loop and you're either loving the new products that are coming out because maybe you want them, there's nothing wrong with that, you look at them, you think, okay, they're great, this will be the last time I do it, the scam is already in full motion. You start to see other influencers, new and up and coming people, post to their social media acting as if it's their career, and they're buying stuff with the money that they're making, and you're thinking, what am I doing different to them? Why isn't that happening for me? At the time, I really never wanted to say this out loud because I didn't want to be seen as ungrateful or like I was jealous, but really overall I was just curious because all I could think of was, what is this next secret step that I'm just not aware of? Like, why is nobody telling me how to take the next approach and further this to make it a career? If I was doing so well and they kept coming back to me, which meant I was definitely making sales for them, then why weren't they paying me? Why weren't they helping me spend all of my time just dedicated to this? Because it would come a point, which did happen, where I couldn't do that any longer. Like, I couldn't put that many hours in the day into one thing that I wasn't making money off of, because as I said, bills and life, just you have to pay for. Really, really heavily face-tuned photos being uploaded to social media, and these brands were sharing them, or they'd sent these people makeup, and I'm thinking, when did this become who can face-tune their picture the best and not about the makeup? When did that happen? Because I'm over here advertising the makeup, someone else is colouring it in with a paint tool on an app. Is that what they want? Do they want me to do that? So I attempted that. I'd done that whole thing. Pictures that I'd taken from like years and years ago when I first began makeup that were so heavily face-tuned, because I really thought that that's what brands were looking for and that they didn't want to see the makeup. It was all just a giant mess, and that's what I'm going to get into right now. I just want to give a quick shout out to Chloe Morello. Chloe Morello is another YouTuber, and she's really, really good at makeup. She's definitely worked her way from the bottom all the way up, but if it wasn't for her, I would not have been aware what had happened. I'm going to link Chloe's video video where she talks about all of this that I'm about to tell you. I'm going to have it in the description, so be sure to check it out. To sum up, just like the rest of these scams, they were purchasing followers. So a lot of them, and so many people still to this day, purchase followers for their social media account. From the outside, it totally looks legit. You're getting the likes, you're getting the followers, it's looking amazing. They see a higher number, they meaning the brands, they see a higher number, they're going to go for that. So that's probably why they were potentially getting paid. I mean, you can't believe a word that these fake influencers say, but from the lifestyle they were living, it kind of looked like they were getting paid. And the higher up that they got, they were 1,000,000% getting paid. I'm talking more people on the beginner level, like I was at the time. Now, as well as that, they were also part of a WhatsApp secret group, and there was about 400, 500 people in these groups. So you're guaranteed, because this is the rules of being in this group, that if you're within this group and you've been invited, very much like the Illuminati, it's got feels of that, then you have to like every person's picture in that and leave a comment. So you're all supporting each other. And that might sound like, what's wrong with that? Because again, it's just support. You know, I could ask you guys to go like a picture on Instagram. I could ask you to go give this video a thumbs up, which you should do. Well, the problem comes in because they're lying to these brands. You see, there's someone that sits behind all of these brands that is specifically designated for social media, and they're seeing the engagement that this person's getting, and it's looking incredible. So then this brand reaches out to them, pays them in many things such as trips to Bali, paying them in designer wear, paying them for their bills, physically giving them money, and yet that brand is never going to see the return of any of that, because nobody in that group chat is then going to go buy that product, because most of them are being sent it. It's like that roundabout scam. They're in it, but they're the ones that's keeping everybody trapped. To make it worse and to rub salt in the wound, when I finally left this roundabout scam, I then learned that these brands have a certain amount of products that is given to them. So in the production line, say they make hundreds of thousands of lipsticks. Well, a good 20,000 of them is for PR. It is money that is disposable. I think the main message is just to be careful and just make sure that you have your head screwed on properly before you sign anything or before you say yes to anything, because it will only come back and bite you. Tonight's last and final scam is one that I've seen a lot, and I'm sure you have too. The post reads, "For every like or purchase of our insert product, we will donate such and such amount to whatever foundation or popular crisis that's currently going on." Hundreds, if not thousands of people see this and fall for this scam. Every brand is all about growing. They're all about growth, and they're never going to turn it down. And that's why they choose a popular thing that's going on in the world at the moment to talk about, and they add it into the post, because it will get engagement when people are already Googling whatever the subject may be. The big question is, what if this post that they've shared goes viral? They don't have the money to support something like that and donate millions to whichever cause this is. That's something that they don't want us to know. They have their money now. And the thing is, they've gained a ton of followers, millions, because they have this great reputation of a brand that is helping people in a crisis. But tell me one thing, have you ever seen a screenshot of when this money was donated? Have you ever seen them screenshot from the website or through their PayPal? No, they're never going to share that. But why not? Why wouldn't they share that? Wouldn't people want to know where the money's going? Wouldn't people want to celebrate something like that if they've done something so well? If they've made a post in the first place, created a picture, shared it to their Instagram saying that they're going to do that, why would they then not make a follow-up post of this achievement? And it's because it never happened. And that is proof in itself. So guys, that sums up tonight's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I think I'm going to make this into a series here on my channel and speak about other social medias. So comment down below and let me know which ones you would like to see next, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, anything else. Also let me know what you thought of the scams in this video and if you've ever fallen for them. And I will hopefully see you guys in my next video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean so much to me. Give this video a thumbs up, and remember, be careful the next time you're logging into your favorite app, because you never know who's got a plan ready for you to fall for. This was Weird World, and this was the scams of Instagram.